Hello, this is Joseph Cole, and once again I have shot myself in the foot by waiting until the last minute to complete this assignment. Please forgive the lack of editing, as this is due in less than 10 hours and I have an exam tomorrow morning. Alright, now without wasting any more time, let's get to these questions. So the first question is, what would it look like if we approached all our conflicts with empathy? Well, I would imagine that while it would be for the betterment of mankind, I think it would make the world a rather dull place. As any good writer will tell you, conflict makes the story, and if we were always empathetic in our conflicts, there would eventually be no conflict. We would become a monotonous society of well-intentioned drones that never disagreed on anything. That said, I do believe that in most situations one should try to be empathetic whenever possible. This is all a moot point, however, because expanding empathy to the entire race would be damned near impossible. There are far too many angry, ignorant people out there who just don't get along well with others. That said, widespread humanitarian efforts are becoming easier and easier to accomplish with advances in social media, and while it's not possible to expand empathy to the entire human race, I do believe smaller communities can become closer through empathy and compassion. That is what the quote, "We show solidarity through our compassion," means to me. Before attempting worldwide empathy and compassion, I believe it's necessary to start at the small community level, and it is there that solidarity is truly evident. When a city or town gets together for a charity event or a fundraiser, there's always a general feeling of goodwill, and people forget their differences when they come together to help others. The next question can't really be tied into that conversation easily. Poor planning on your part, question writer, because now I get to waste time complaining about it. Anyways, next question is, why do you think dialogue is a component of Library 100, and do you see dialogue as a useful tool in your university experience? Well, obviously, it's a part of Library 100 because here at Clemson, or any other large university, there's a wide variety of cultures and beliefs, and we don't want new students running around getting in fights all the time just because someone doesn't believe in the same God or that the fork goes on the right side of the plate. Which also shows you how important dialogue is not only here, but anywhere. It just isn't socially acceptable to scream your way through every conflict you get into. Sometimes it pays off to calm down and listen to what the other person has to say. Well, now that I've covered the topics, I would like to give my opinion on Library 100. Not that it matters, but it will help me sleep tonight. While well-intentioned, I believe the system needs some changes. It's not that it's that much work, but the dates are so spread out that it just gives new students things to worry about over the year and more dates to forget. I actually really enjoyed my new student dialogue, but I think that everything should be moved up to the beginning of the year, maybe during the new student convocation or the first few weeks of school while everything is still manageable. That said, it doesn't really bother me if you don't listen to me because I am done.